Max Charles. I'm at the East Coast Mecca, Bear Francis Powerhouse. I'm currently about 10 days from the USA in Las Vegas, getting ready to do a chest workout for you guys. 10 days out, so I'm a little bit carb depleted, so take it easy. So don't expect anything too crazy. Do whatever I can, but I'm gonna give it my all. All right, let's go. What's up, Flex? It's Max Charles, getting ready for the USA in Vegas. I'm about 10 days out, and I'm about to run you guys through a quick chest workout. First exercise that I do for chest is incline bench press. I like to start with that because that's probably where, if I was to say my chest is probably lagging, so it's not really my middle chest, so I don't start with flat, so I start with incline because my chest definitely need more of the incline than the flat, so I focus on the incline, so I start with that. For the incline, I go about maybe 4 sets and start light, work my way all the way up to whatever the maximum weight would be. And one thing I would say about the incline, like for myself, I like to use partial reps because that actually keep a whole lot of tension on my chest, and that's what I feel. If I go full range, that's mainly I feel that on usually tricep and my elbow, so that don't really do much for my chest, and I've used that in the past and it didn't work, so I know my chest started improving since I started doing partial reps and focus mainly on keeping the tension on my chest. So some people might criticize my form, but I know what works for me, so I'm not gonna do something else because just to satisfy somebody else. And yeah, you just gotta do what works for you. Different things work for different people. So yeah, when I do my last heavy set on the incline, I like to actually use my strap for my last 2 heavy set whenever I feel like I need to use a strap, because some people ask or people say it doesn't make any sense for anyone to use a strap on a bench press or any kind of bench press, an incline or flat or decline, whatever bench press you're doing, because you're not pulling. Doesn't really make any sense to me that people would even think like that, but since I know some people think like that, so I would like to address that. The reason why me or anyone else that use a strap and any of the bench exercises, not because it make you stronger or it allow you to pull or to push, it actually make your whole body since you're holding the bar tighter, so you're more comfortable at pushing the weight, and it's more of a cushion that's under your hand. So that little bit of cushion and that little bit of comfort make it that much easier, that much more comfortable for you to just push the weight. My next exercise is flat bench, so I jump into the flat bench. That's my secondary exercise for chest, and usually I do about 3 sets for that, and after the last set I do a drop set all the way down to 1 plate, so just so I can push a whole lot of blood into my chest. So when it comes to flat bench, I focus mainly on squeezing and pushing more blood into my chest to get a good pump, because my middle chest is not really lagging in any part, so I don't really focus on pushing heavy weight. So after my last heavy set, I just do a drop set just to push a whole lot of blood into my chest. So that's about it for the flat bench. And after that, I'll move over to machine dip that I like to do. That's one thing that I came up with that I like to do. I like to do that for my lower chest, as if I was doing a decline bench press. And I know a lot of people don't really focus on doing anything for the lower chest, and you have to do some kind of exercise for your lower chest. If you don't really need it, I guess you don't have to, but for somebody like myself that I need that line under my chest, so when you hit like a front double bicep and any kind of like a front lat square, that actually will show some kind of details under your lower chest. If you don't have that, then that will hurt you, and sitting next to somebody that actually has it. So all you got to do is spend a little more time on it. So why risking losing to somebody because of little things like that you can actually put the time into, just because you don't think you need it? So for that, I do about maybe 4 sets. So we would move over to the next exercise, which is a machine fly deck. I do that for my middle chest, and do about 3 sets for that. And I don't do it the regular way where you actually would hold on to the side of where you actually would embrace the machine and put your hand around it and do it. I actually like to keep my hand forward and just kind of having both of my face facing each other, like I would just trying to have them locking together as I'm doing it. So my whole mental setness on doing that is just trying to get my face to touch each other and trying to keep my bicep under my chest. I like to, whenever I'm doing chest, any kind of chest exercise that I'm doing, I like to keep my bicep below my chest, so that actually for me to use my bicep as a way to pull my chest forward. So that's why I do it that way, because that allows me to actually keep my bicep below my chest and use my face to push it forward. And the next exercise that I'll do is it's a different version of the machine dip that you can do for pull-ups. I use that for machine dip again for my lower chest. I like to focus on my lower chest, so I do 2 exercises for my lower chest. Meanwhile, some people don't really do none, so I do 2 exercises for my lower chest because I think having a good lower chest is a good thing, so I focus on that a lot. And after that, my last exercise is cable flies, which I do about 3 sets for. And with that, I don't really go heavy because it's not really like a power exercise. I just use that as a way to squeeze and bring some details into my chest. So I do about 3 sets of that, really focus and squeezing for my chest, bringing some weird details into it. So it's like a finishing move. Anytime, my thing is, what I believe in, whatever body part you're working, your finishing move should always be a move that would bring some details into whatever muscle that you're working. So in the beginning, it's pretty good for you to really hit that body part with your heart, trying to bring some forearm muscle, and towards the end you should focus on bringing some details into that muscle, because you need both. You need the fullness and you need the detail. Even though I'm known for doing half range, but towards the end I like to squeeze a little bit and bring some details into whatever muscle group I'm working. That's it for my chest workout. I want to thank Flex for the opportunity to make this video for you guys to watch, and also I want to thank Bev and Steve for providing me and everyone else, every one of us bodybuilder, for this great gym, this great facility they have here on the East Coast, the East Coast Mecca, which is the best gym for any bodybuilder to be in. And I'm so fortunate to be able to be here every single day training, so it's a privilege for me to be here training. So I want to thank him for that, for providing us for such a wonderful place and always making us feel welcome. So thank you everybody for taking the time to watch my video, and I'll see you in Vegas.